Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Palantir. I'm going to be breaking it down. I'm going to be talking about how is it crashing, is it falling to the floor, where are we going, and should you panic? Now, before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you that I do have a free Discord server, link in the description below. Just join the link, and then once you're in here, if you have any questions dealing with the stock market, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Now, we're super active. We post charts, people ask questions, and I do my best to help them out. And then for people that need a little extra help, I do offer a membership program. Go ahead, hop in the free Discord and check it out, and you can look at the info dealing with that. Let's get right into the video, and let's talk about Palantir. So Palantir, if you've been watching it, has had an aggressive sell-off. So the last couple of days, even on Monday of this week, we just started this huge sell-off, and it's been quite disappointing to see Palantir go all the way from around $30 all the way down now to $23. So it's been quite disappointing, and I'm going to break you through. I'm going to walk you through levels I'm watching, where I want it to return, and where I think it's ultimately going. Now, if you're in Palantir, if you're in it for shares, if you're in it for long term, then like I said, I wouldn't worry about this for the long term. But if you're trading it or if you're looking for a good entry, this video is more suited for you. But if you're a long-term investor, you can still watch this video because I mentioned price levels where you could potentially add on to, or you could look at levels where we may have another sell-off, and that can just prepare you. Now let's get right into the video and let's talk about the Palantir levels. So before Monday, before this week started, we were looking really good on Palantir, right? Back here, I had some levels right here, just a regular support and resistance play, intraday plays that I had. We had a strong support here at around 25.50. That was a strong support. I took an entry here and I rode it all the way up. Now, once we got above 28.14, we were bullish and we were doing fine. And as long as we held that level, then Palantir was okay. But unfortunately, we struggled. We kept getting rejected, and we only were able to hold this level for just a little bit, and then ultimately getting rejected this week and just falling down. So if you were in Palantir, it was a bit of a disappointment because it looked like that Palantir was heading back towards all-time highs, because once we got above this level right here, I even thought we were heading back up. But once again, this level didn't hold, so that's why we ultimately fell down. Now, an area I was looking at throughout the week was I really wanted us to hold this 25.50 area. It was a really strong support. Notice how many times that buyers came in right here. Look, buyers came in here, 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 and here. It came in several times before. So we knew that if we broke below this level, we were most likely going to see some more downside, and it could get ugly. And then the following days, we found a new support, though, right here at the 24.29 area. Notice how that buyers came in over here, and also over here it acted as a resistance, and then finally buyers came in huge on these levels right here. So we know that this was an important level because it acted as a support right here and previously acted as a resistance. So we know that buyers were here, they were showing up, but if we fell below it, then the sellers, of course, were going to take over, and ultimately that's what happened towards the end of the day on Thursday. Now I want to mention, we tried to push up to this resistance line, which was a previous support, and we got rejected. So you know that if we ever push up again, or when we do push up, that this area needs to be watched, because previously it acted as a support and now it's acting as a resistance. Now Palantir, it's looking like it's heading down some more, right? I have a really strong support here at 21.05. That's where I'd be a big buyer at, just because it acted as a strong support right here, and then previously it was a resistance. Now, if you're in Palantir or if you're trading it, your last leg of hope, where my stop loss would be, is right where we're at right now. Right here at these candle bodies at around, what is this, 23.47? Yeah, that's your last leg of hope. Notice how the last part we have where these candles are, where we tried to find support or buyers were here, and then acted as a resistance right here. So you do not want to get below 23.47. We're right on the edge. If it gets below there, it's coming back down to 21.05. So I'd be watching it. I'd consider this a dip buying opportunity. But if you're in it right now and you're trading it, that's how tight I would have my stop loss. Because once we get up below this area, guys, we're not going anywhere until 21.05. That's how it's going to look once we break this area right here. Now Monday, we could open up green. We could gap up and get right above this old support right here. So if you're bullish on Palantir going to the session on Monday, it's a new year, keep in mind. If you're bullish, you want it to get above 24.29, and it needs to hold above. It acted as a support, we broke above it, and now it's acting as a resistance. So we really need to get above that level and hold above it. Now ultimately, once we get above that level, the next level is a strong support right here at 24.50. It acted as a strong support many times before, so we know that once we get above it, buyers are going to be there and they're going to help us push through. And then I ultimately have the strongest resistance line here at 28.14. Once we get above that and we can hold above it, that's ultimately when we're bullish and start heading back to all-time highs on Palantir. So keep in mind, we need to push up, continue uptrending, and then get back above 28.14. Now, I know this does seem like a long ride. We had an aggressive sell-off on Palantir, but overall, I still like the company. I'm still bullish. So if you're holding this stock long-term, there's no need for you to worry. Just add on to the dips if you can. But overall, an amazing stock. And it does look a bit concerning right now. We need to get above 24.29, ultimately short term. So that should be your main focus on Monday session. Get above 24.29. If we don't, then the next number you need to keep in mind is 21.05. Anyways, I appreciate all of the support all of y'all have been giving me. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you all in the next video.